Hello everybody. So just wanted to drop a quick video today on probably the nicest damn figure I've picked up recently. I've got some really nice ones here recently. So I've got a Sub-Zero from Storm. I got a killer Red Hood, DC Essentials. I got a great Joker. I got the Revoltech Psylocke. Got an SH Figuarts. Praetorian Guard. I've got some really cool stuff recently, but I gotta tell you, the one thing that kind of jumps out of the shelf at me, and every time I look at it, is this guy right here. So, what I'm gonna call him is the Symbiote Spiderman. What his actual name is, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah. So the Onmitsu Black Armor Spider-Man. I think they're also calling it the Manga Realization, but again, I'm going with Symbiote Spider, the Symbiote Samurai. So, jumping right in, let me go ahead and put him on the turntable for you. Visually, just a spectacular figure. Wow. So let me zone in a little bit if I can, so you can get a good look at the coloring that I'm going to be talking about here. So, if you see some purple, that's not a mistake. That's what it's really all about. Really nice looking how they highlighted it in there. Yeah. The armor or the samurai costume is mainly harder material, but it doesn't really harm articulation too much, and they do account for it in some spots, and we'll go over that when we go to articulation. But just visually, I'm going to go with stunning. I don't do the 1 to 10 rating system, but I'm just going to go with stunning. Let me get a better look at him up here up close. Let me focus in. You can get a better look at what I'm talking about. Very nice head sculpt. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and turn on the light here for you too. There you go. So, yeah, there's a better look at the purple, the head sculpt, some of the detailing on there. They really did a nice job. I'll zone in again one more time. Maybe we'll just do it from there. So you'll also notice the accessories. We'll get into that, but just visually stunning. His articulation is not bad. It's a little stiff, a little I don't know, sticky in spots, but that's not the design. That's really just, the fact that I think this is really more art than toy in a lot of ways, especially for the price point. $100 retail, and that's probably a reasonably fair price considering where I got it and what they're kind of known for. But yeah, visually stunning. Articulation, we'll go over that. So you do have shoulders. It's a little bit hindered by this, but there is some movement that armor piece will give you up. It's also just a peg, so depending on how you do it, if it goes over that, you can get more movement out of it. If you don't, and you're moving it, and you're more sort of flat to the joint or flat to the arm there, you can get hindered a little bit, but again, that's just a matter of manipulating a little bit. It's not as smooth as maybe you'd like it to be, but what I did with some of the articulation, let me go ahead and bring that up, I guess, is something I scored from Amazon. This is the, what is it? Silicone shock oil. So I used this on Storm collectibles, this type of thing where I've got a clear line of sight to the joint and I can just kind of feather it on, because you don't want to overdo it, because then you're going to have to try to wipe it off. It's just going to be too slick. Haven't done with that with this one yet, but I'm definitely going to. Getting back into the figure itself. So going over the articulation itself, as far as range of movement, very good in the elbows. It will go all the way around, but I've got the chain on there, so I don't really want to do that. His legs will go out forward quite a ways. Not a split. You are somewhat hindered by these, but not too much. They're hard but somewhat flexible. Knees, you get very good range of movement. Just the poof of the pants there is the only thing that's really stopping you from going any further. Let's see here. Ankles, you have good there. Hands, okay. The midsection is the only part that really kind of pissed me off at first because I turned him to the side, he popped. It's just a ball joint in there, but the ball joint is attached to a part in the bottom that will go up and down to sort of allow for this sort of thing. And it was difficult to get reseated on there, but once I did get it seated on there, his movement is real nice there. He's got good crunch. There's no chest section there, but it looks really nice. The articulation doesn't create too much gapping or issues as far as that goes. Just really nice no matter what kind of pose you have him in. Took this off to show this off. It's a really nice insignia of the spider on the back. Also, you've got the sword here with that is removable from the sheath. It pegs right in there. Fits nice. Good accessory. Nothing special. I don't think we need to cover it in great detail. There's some decent art here on the handle, but by and large, when it comes to the accessories, the winners are the I'm just gonna go over here, the little wrist things you see right here that I'm trying to put into focus. Let me see if I can get them there. Yeah. So these, when you remove the hands, these are also removable, and these are his web shooters, but they also come with a pair. So the regular web shooters are what comes with the figure and on it, and then you can trade them out for these web shooters here that you can that have the grappling hook slash web effect attached to them. That comes with 2 of them. They're really nice. If your next question is, will it actually support the weight of the figure? The answer is yes. So you can, have a lot of fun with this. You can have him swinging into scenes, hanging if you'd like. What I've done is use it as a grappling hook weapon where he'll pull in his enemies, that sort of thing, and then just stab them ruthlessly. But yeah, that's just me and my sick thing. But at any rate, looks like my light went out, and that's okay because that's just the cue that I'm probably running over. Yeah. He also comes with 2 knives, etc. But man, visually just stunning. Accessories, fabulous. Worth the price point? In my opinion, yeah. Every day I've walked in since I bought it, he's one of the first things I look at and wonder what kind of scene I can put him in. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but just an awesome looking figure. Couldn't say enough about it, but I'll spare you saying anything else about it. All right.